welcome back to more Empyrion. Hal here, and well, today we're going to work on the CV. Oh, this thing is going to be redonkulous. Alright, so we're going to drop down quite a bit here. And it would be nice if I could drop this a bit further out, but you know, it's okay. So what are we doing? Well, we're gonna do probably a bad idea. So what I'm gonna do is actually have this be set up with it set as an even number. Well, yeah, it'll be a 2-block keel. So, and to give you an idea of just how big we want this thing to become, that should be, actually, yes, right there. So that's going to be the front entrance. How large it actually comes out to be is going to be a different question, but we're going to have you and you be the beginnings. And now we know that this thing is 14 blocks, so that's going to be 6, 7. I want 2, 3. I think I want 3 blocks on either side of it. 1, 2, 3. That's not going to be the extent of it, though, and I'll show you why. All right, so let's go like so. Trying to remember, let's see here. It's been a while. All right. Need to pick that up. And I want symmetry plane. Come on, really? There we go. Not the plane I want. Actually, is that the plane I want? No, that's not the plane I want. I want instead, yes, that's the plane that I want. All right, and I'll show you why we're going to do that here in a second, because we want this to go on 2, and because it's going to actually make the turn there. And do I want to go so it will go there to there. That's 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4 steps, and then you go here. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. I miss the days when removing it from one side would remove it from the other too. Oh. Okay. And then we're going to have, so that's going to be the turn. It's going to go from 1, 2, 3. Alright, and then that's going to be a wall. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And so we're going to have a hangar door on both sides. Now, what I haven't mentioned is this is basically going to be the, I want to say midship. Maybe the waterline would be a better way of saying it. And what I'm doing right now is just laying out a, oh, that's not good. Laying out a basic footprint for us to work from. Yeah, that's really not good. Okay. Oh, crap. This means I have to go move the ship. So let's get upstairs. We're going to relocate. And we'll get this going a little bit further. But what we want is, actually I need to turn the thrusters on. And this thing is going to basically sit mostly on top of the ship for right now. It will eventually go away, but as it is, go ahead and back up just a wee bit more. Like I said, this isn't meant to be the overall ship design yet. All we're doing is getting a floor plan in place. That way we can plan everything else. Alright, so that should be good there. And turn thrusters off. Not too bad. We got it mostly split in the ship, right? And I'm pretending I didn't see anything in the farms. Right. Let's head this way. Oh, I guess we did end up going far enough out that we broke. Oh no, okay. It was just I did move it. Okay. That's easy enough. All right. And that was 9. You're going to go there. This is going to come back. We'll say 3 in. 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5. And then that's going to go back out 3. And then on the 3rd, just like we did on the other one. All right. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, I don't know if we're actually going to end up making this particular area a hangar or not yet. I'm just laying out general stuff. Just want to double check my numbers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay. And then we're going to do 1, 2 past. And this is also going to come in a bit. That's going to go 4, 5. And that's going to come out. And I think we're going to have one more of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So the idea is that I want enough room that we're going to be able to effectively park a, not necessarily the CV, but a couple of different ships in here. And then have this basically be either direct fly-through, kind of like what they have there, or even individual hangar spaces. But basically I want enough room that I'll be able to build ships inside the CV without having to worry about, you know, what's going on around on the outside area. Okay, so if we do that, the door is actually going to have to come down a bit. Like I said, this is the widest point that we're going to have on the ship. And then I want to go 1, 2, and you guys are going to cut in again. I don't know how far. We're just going to go ahead and bank that for now. And so what we're going to end up with, 1, 2, should be 5, 6, 7, and that should be 7. Okay. So this is where the doors are actually going to be. And these are our basically our big flat plates. And the reason for that is that I want to be able to mount retractable turrets on the side. And we're going to have a couple of them, one above, one below. And that is going to entail 2, 3, 4, 5. Having this kind of stuff framed out. 2, 3, 4, 5. This should give you a better idea of just how large this thing is going to be. It is not going to be a small CV. And in this way we'll be able to have multiple turret types. We can have, for this one, we'll probably have one that's corners there, second corners here. And then we can put heavier weapons in these opposing corners. And it just gives us, you know, a lot more space so we can actually have a lot of firepower and or miscellaneous turrets. Because the underside of this ship is actually going to have turrets on it as well. That might actually end up being bigger than I want. I don't think I want it to go size-wise. I don't think I want it bigger than this. We're going to take it from there over to here. There we go. So the CV is going to end up fitting within this space. Like I said, that is going to drop down. I guess we should go ahead and drop that down, honestly. So let's go ahead and drop this. So many hit points. But yeah, like I said, I want to use this as our water line. And what I'm hoping to do with this is that this ship is actually going, or this door is actually going to be recessed a bit. Just outside of the dam, really. All right. Yeah. Don't tell Leon. Oh. So, did you just drop 100 and some odd? Oh, I hate this. I think it just dropped like 100 plate or 100 cubes. There's the door. Oh man, it just dropped like 100 blocks. That sucks. Alright. Did it drop them somewhere where I'm just not seeing them? Nope. Yep, I was afraid of that. Alright, well, might end up being a little bit faster than expected. Alright, so we're going to do that. And with any luck, they'll show up in one of the three in there. Just check through them all really quick. Because I'm really hoping... Oh, okay, there they are. That's what I was hoping for. They would end up in one of the blocks. Right. And what we'll do is we'll do this. Because what I need to do is I want to go... Alright, so we said it was going from 3 there. Right, so 1, 2, 3. Come on. We're going to go ahead and do this. So this is why some of the changes hurt. How did I do? I did 2 in from there, so basically this is going to come out. We're going to move a little bit closer. Alright. And we want... Am I going to have to... I think I'm going to have to move that down, right? So... This is 14 by 9, so I need to bring this down 1, 2. That should... so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yes, that's right. 1, 2, 3. Space 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, that's right. Okay, and then basically you are going to go that way, and you can come down. Alright. And this gets us kind of started where we need to be. I mean, it's really sad that all of this is just the starting point. And then obviously that will get moved eventually. We're going to have to move the ship too, but that's okay. And then what we're talking about is having this. This is actually going to, the door will eventually be seated further back. And we want that to be 6. I need to come back like 4 more. So is that right? Yes, that's where I want it at. Okay. Alright, and then that's basically where we want it. So then that door is actually going to sit back here. And the front area of this is going to be set up where it's mostly a scoop. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to want that maybe. I get, you know what? It's actually just easier to do it this way. Let's go. Because I want the door. Actually, just going to go up one more. Because I want the door to actually be recessed just a touch. And I think that might. Yeah, it does need to come up one more. See, this is why you do this stuff in creative mode. It's cheaper and easier. Alright, so what I think we're going to do is, I think we're going to go ahead and do a bit of a time lapse with this. Yeah, whoops. Repair. Okay. Yeah, so we'll do a bit of a time lapse with this. We'll get the ship, at least get the front gate on this thing where it's supposed to be. And we'll take it from there. But like I said, I do want this to be recessed a little bit. So I'm thinking that's going to come down 1 or 2. We'll see how that all works out. Alright, so yeah, sit back, relax, and hopefully we'll get something done today. And we're back. So let's talk through what we've got here so far. We're actually going to do that. We're going to turn that off so we can see. And I'll even go out in person and fly us around, just because it makes it a little easier. Before I do that though, because I'm going to have to go get a whole lot more iron to get this whole thing done. So let's at least walk you through what we've got so far. So the idea is that we're going to have basically a semi-protected entrance. So ships are going to, fly in here. You'll have a hangar space. What I want to do here is have windows. So basically that we're going to switch out for something that's probably like stairs or a stairs-like block that leads down into basically like a little observatory. I'll probably put some walkways in the middle just so you can see what's going on down here. We'll have our flight deck here, or our flight ops I should say here, being able to see out over the front and over the sides. This is going to be probably slightly shielded. I'm thinking we'll have some kind of bracing going from the top down to the sidewall, and then we'll sculpt all of this probably with a rounded profile. I'm not sure yet. But this lower area is going to be where the hangar comes in. And so this is, like we were saying before, you're going to have the protected entrance coming through here. I don't know if we're going to do... I think we are going to put doors here. I think I have one that's 5x7, which I think is what that is, or something. I don't remember how many blocks that is now. 3, 4, 5. Yes, so it's like 5x7 or something. And I think one of the hangar doors fits that. So if so, that'll be closed off. I said this will actually be the outer hull, and then obviously we're going to do the same sculpting on this side that we do on the other. I want to have this be tapered. I may actually just, instead of having it come back here, I may go ahead and just continue that on a 2x1 ramp to the outer wall here, and then have it all come together. So that should hopefully give you a bit of an idea. Let me get all the way out here and show you kind of what it's going to start looking like, hopefully. So I'm thinking that should end up looking a little bit better than what we've gotten right now. And then obviously what I'm going to do is have a layer or two of armor and framing underneath, just so that we can get the texturing on it. Also want to hide things like, I want to have some additional weapons. We're going to do some of the vertical launch missiles, so that we'll have things that'll be pointed down. So we'll have like bomb droppers and missile launchers. We're going to have turrets on this thing. We're going to have utility turrets on it. And I also want to be able to put in like our thrusters and have everything mostly flush mount, kind of like with what they did on the UCH research craft. And then do some greebling and such on it just to flesh it out a little bit. So this is not going to be a short build. It was something that's going to take quite a bit of time and resource. What I'll probably do is do most of the resource harvesting off camera and get the resources processed and everything. And then for the next couple of vids, it'll probably be just building stuff. Once we have this ship built and everything's ready to go, then we'll take it out and do some other things. And we'll probably mix it up and have some just light exploration, maybe even some resourcing going on. But we'll see how that all plans out. Anyway, I am going to cut this one here. I want to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun hanging out. We have what I think is going to be a more workable ship long term. But it will be something that'll be an ongoing project for a while. What I'll probably do is just square off the spaces that I absolutely need to pressurize. That way we can get the ship usable. And then we'll deal with like the greebling and the armor layers and everything. I'm probably not going to be taking this into combat anytime soon, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Thanks for stopping in. If you liked it, you know the routine. If you didn't, you know that routine too. But I am going to get out of here. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy your weekend, and we will see you back here for more Empyrion. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Time to call it a night.